Okay, maybe now is a good time to back it up and figure out exactly how we got here. It all started when I had the grand idea to repeat my 6-month Protective Style Challenge. Okay, so today I'm starting round 2 of my 6-month Mini Twist Protective Style Challenge. For a few months I've been doing small twists, which is different from my normal, most lackadaisical, most lazy routine. But I just wanted to show you the state of my hair, because this time around I'm doing the challenge to thicken up my ends instead of get length. So I just want to make sure that I record what my twists look like at the start. It doesn't look as terrible as it could right now, but I assure you they are thin. So yes, this is what we're working with. This is what we're starting with. Now I'm going to go wash my hair for the start of month 1. Bye! But before getting in the shower, as a temporary farewell to my loose hair, I had to play in it one last time. So please welcome Miss Naomi Iman Banks Campbell Knowles Carter, as she serves us hair and body in today's Wash Day Fit. Thank you for your services, Miss Carter. We have been blessed. Yes, you are dismissed. Thank you, thank you. When washing before a Protective Style Challenge, I opt for my shampoo regimen, which I've already made a video on, so I'm not going to share the details in this video, but I'll link it here and in the description box below in case you're interested. I actually discovered this shampoo last year and was intrigued because it seems like Head & Shoulders' attempt at making a black girl shampoo. Surprisingly, I've really been loving it, so let me know if you'd like me to review it in a separate video in the comments down below. But other than that, I continued with my wash day routine as normal, which in this case includes thorough deep conditioning as well as adding extra olive oil. Will it be 30 minutes this time? Maybe an hour? Who knows? Just kidding. We opted for 1 hour this time since my goal is to maximize moisturization. So, an hour later we return and the hair is luscious and moisturized. So, we will continue to the detangling session. And it is precisely here, as I'm sure many of my fellow 4C Naturals accurately predicted, that was the beginning of the end. The glowing ember in the haystack, the castaway cigarette left still smoldering amongst the dry brush, the light at the end of the tunnel, but not in the good sense. So yes, y'all, this is where things just took a turn for the worst, and I was blindsided, truly. Not sure if y'all were able to notice the stress brows that were making, oh, there they are again, making an appearance throughout these scenes, but yes, please watch as it dawns on me what is happening and the work I have cut out before me. Okay, I just remembered something that I totally forgot. So for a style like this or charms like this, I actually want my hair to be really detangled, like as detangled as possible before I start, because I know for the next 6 months, like my hair is not ever gonna be like perfectly detangled again, and not just that, but it's gonna be like actively matting. So actually I would recommend not to use a comb here. I would use my Denman brush during the hour that I'm deep conditioning, like out of the shower. But today I just totally forgot about it. Like I actually was able to fill up that 1 hour doing other stuff, and so I just kind of instinctively got back in the shower instead of thinking through like what I should have done. So I actually do not recommend what I'm doing right now, but I'm already wet and I don't want to get back out of the shower. Ugh, maybe I'll get out. I hate being wet and then being dry and then being wet again. Anyway, so what I'm about to do is I'm gonna go actually detangle my hair outside of the shower with my Denman brush, because that is the right thing to do, even though it's a lot of tema work. Yeah, so because this is happening out of order, y'all are not gonna see me in the shower again, because I'm not putting back on this wet bathing suit. Like I hate putting on wet clothes so much. So I'm gonna go detangle out of the shower with my Denman brush, and I will show you that. That is all. So I got out of the shower, sat down, put on a good anime, and got to work. Here you'll see me re-moisturizing my hair with some water, because if you look closely, you'll see that this section is actually the last section. I have been out of the shower and my hair has been drying for a long time. You will find out exactly how long later in this video, but for now, adding water to just re-moisturize it. I add my moisturizer as usual, moisturizing as usual, like I've shown in my videos in the past. It's exactly the same product, the same way, and then I go through and finger detangle each section as thoroughly as humanly possible. I also have a video on that you can watch back on my channel here. How to finger detangle 4C hair, whatever. Nothing changes. Everything's exactly the same. And for my anime fans here, comment down below which anime you think that I'm watching. Only those of you who didn't notice in the beginning of the video, don't go back and look. Comment first which anime you think I'm watching, and then you don't even have to go back to the beginning to check, because you'll see the answer in the upcoming clips. But try to see if you can guess from this soundbite. I'll be really impressed if you can figure it out by just this soundbite. Okay, so it's you want to know, 4, 5, 6, 6.5 hours later, and I just finished detangling my hair, and because it's now 4:45 in the morning, I will not be rinsing out the conditioner until I've gone to sleep and done some stuff on the day. So until I shower again, yeah, just this is why we no longer detangle thoroughly ever, because no matter how much you do it, it's just going to retangle, whether you do it once a month, once every 2 weeks, once every week. Our hair just mats. And that's why I do not encourage doing thorough detangling unless it's absolutely necessary. like before planning to not detangle your hair and keep it in twists that will likely mat up for 6 months. So it needed to be done. Most of my tangling is at the roots, as I'm sure most of you guys can relate to. But there were also some little knots, like mats, you know the ones throughout various sections that needed to be finger detangled. So it took so long because those mats needed to be finger detangled. Couldn't just get them out with the Denman brush. So most of the sections I had to go through and like once thoroughly finger detangling before I could go in and detangle with the brush. So almost 7 hours of detangling. But as I said, it needed to be done. It's going to be worth it to not have any of those mats or knots actually fester over the next 6-month period. So yeah, I think it's an important step, but when you have hip length hair, hip length 4C hair, yeah, it's not, definitely not. My brain doesn't work because it's almost 5 in the morning, but it's not a reasonable thing to do regularly. On another note, this is all the hair I lost. Doesn't look too much different from normal, but it actually, I think it's more than normal. Even though it actually doesn't look that different, but yeah, it's not necessary to do that unless you really have to. So the Denman is going back into hibernation for the next at least 6 months, maybe a year, who knows. Well, this handle is really slippery. It's like not comfortable to detangle with this. Holding wise, you should really have made this. I literally don't know English. I can't use my college level education to speak words at 5 in the morning, but they should have used rubber on this grip because it is way too slippery. Get arthritis. Anyways, that's how today went. So the deep conditioner is still in my hair. I will be rinsing it out maybe after I go to the gym tomorrow. Today. So maybe another like 10-ish hours. I'll rinse out the deep conditioner and then moisturize it and braid it up and then leave it like that for a few days until I'm ready to twist it up. Oh, I will be going to sleep. I'll just put the shower cap back on and then yeah, hope everything's fine. I hate sleeping like that. I always sleep worse when I have a shower cap on, but shogunai. Alright, oyasumi.